Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a few minutes today to show you what you could be doing to outrank your competitors online and grow your business by utilizing this beautiful website and a Google business profile. Now, it's important to note that websites need to rank on the first page of Google in order to capture the most amount of traffic for whatever keyword you're trying to target. Now, in your case, Outer Banks has a lower population, which means search volumes for these things are going to be lower, but it's still important to rank for those words because anyone who does search them is going to come across your website, even for those lower volume words, which I'll get into in a moment. But first things first, you want to make sure that your website, your homepage, has 1,500 words of quality content. Now, reason being is because Google algorithms look for 1,500 words in order to make sure that what your website is about is what that customer is looking for. Now, within that content, you want to make sure you put plenty of good high quality keywords, and also to make sure any images on your website save as keywords. That's what's going to help Google see that you're relevant and put you at the top of searches. So with that, you also want to make sure that any of your back pages, like your services or service areas, which in your case, you could have multiple service areas for different suburbs within the Outer Banks area, just so that you hit the most amount of people as possible. But for the most part, you just want to make sure those back pages have 500 to 750 words of content with good keywords on those pages as well. Now, the next most important thing is going to be that Google business profile. Now, when I searched for your company, I didn't immediately find one. Not to say that you don't have one, I'm just not seeing it for some reason. Basically, you just want to make sure that whatever your name is on one listing needs to be the same across all listings. Now, if you don't have one, you're just going to go to your Google Apps and create one. But whether you have one or not, my 4 recommendations are always going to be the same. You want to make sure that you have the information completely filled out, that you're utilizing that 750 word company description, put lots of details in there, wouldn't even hurt to throw a couple good keywords in there as well. And then of course you want to make sure you get plenty of geotagged optimized images, plenty of reviews, and plenty of citations. Now, citations are just listing sites like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number. If I take a look at what your website's doing for you right now, your UR and your DR are low or non-existent. Now, this is a trust and power rating that is influenced by backlinks. Backlinks are just links from other websites that point back to yours. Right now you have 10, but you don't really have any power. You want to make sure that these backlinks are high quality. Now, if they're low quality or spammy links, it's going to drive your score down, not up. So it's important to make sure that you're getting high quality links here. Now, right now your website's not really doing much for you. I'm not really sure why my program is not wanting to work right now, but either way, you don't really have a good trust and power rating here, and I can show you a comparison to your top competitor in just a moment. Now, if I search landscaping in Outer Banks, North Carolina, this is what we call a buyer intent keyword. It means someone searching a service or a product in a city with the intent to purchase a service or a product. Now, that just means that most of the people who are searching this word are going to be looking for a service, looking to purchase or hire in your case. So with that, if I'm searching this word as a potential customer, I'm going to see the top 3 businesses and maps. This is why you want to rank that profile here. And this first page of Google Organics. Now, 9 out of 10 people will never make it to that second page, and most people won't click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find you so that you can maximize the amount of traffic going to your website. And to do that, when you optimize that profile, you want to make sure you're getting more reviews, photos, and citations than your top competitor. And you can do this over time. So the next thing, if I take a look at your top competitor, which is outerbankslandscaping.com. So Outer Banks Landscaping, if I take a look at their website, it also looks pretty good, but they don't have 1,500 words either. And some of their pictures don't save as keywords. This just tells me that they're not even doing everything they can be to rank, which means they can be beat. Now, if I take a look at the statistics behind their website, their UR and their DR is also low, which just tells me that some of these backlinks are probably not the best. Now, again, quality is more important than quantity here. You want those that are going to drive your power up and help your website rank. As you see here, they don't really have a lot of keywords, but that's just because the population for the Outer Banks is not exactly high, which means it doesn't have a high search volume. So this right here is what's important, Outer Banks landscape. has an 80 search volume. So that's 80 people searching every single month. But as you can see, when I searched, I looked up landscaping Outer Banks, North Carolina, or NC. That's also another keyword. But they're currently ranking #1 for that word, but it has a lower search volume. So there are people out there searching for your services. It's just a lot of it's not showing up because it is a lower volume search area because of the lower population. However, that right there proves that there are 80 people searching for your services that are not currently finding you because you're not ranking on that first page. So that's 80 potential more jobs that you could be having every single month if you were ranking. So 80 potential more people visiting your website, and a certain percentage of them would turn into customers and more revenue. So there is potential for growth for your company here. And of course, like I said, you can always list your service areas like the suburbs around the Outer Banks separately. And this will help you rank for specific searches for those suburbs as well as the whole of Outer Banks. Now, again, you also can rank for different services, not just different locations. So there are a lot of other keywords out there that you could possibly be going after, which would also have their own volume and their own set of customers searching for those words. This just means that there is potential for growth for your company, and you achieve that by making sure that website is optimized and has plenty of good backlinks behind it. And then, of course, you want to make sure that your business profile is created and optimized with plenty of citations behind it. So I hope this information was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to answer more of them. I thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you don't mind, please leave me a couple lines of feedback just so that I know this video is helpful. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.